Good afternoon, everyone. This is Coach Matt. Happy Tuesday. It is a Murph prep day. So let's begin with 3 rounds through a 200-meter jog and then come back for a Spider-Man stretch, which is a long lunge from reaching my elbow towards the ground on the inside of my foot, and then an overhead reach. So both hands reach up to the sky, try to push your hands or push your hips forward, and then back to that elbow reach, go 4 reps on each side. Then I want you to get 8 reps of a kip. So the kip is a controlled motion of the shoulder blades. I'm not just like whipping my body around on the bar here. I'm controlling my shoulder blades and my tempo as I do this to control that body position, okay? So it's warming up the shoulders, warming up the grip. After each round, I want you to set up one and practice one exercise. So you can practice your air squats, right? Practice your pull-ups, practice your push-ups, okay? Those are our 3 exercises in this Murph prep workout. And then there are some choices you gotta make during the Murph prep workout. But the way this will work is, it is for time, right? Which means that you've got this entire list of activities to do. We're gonna start on the clock, say 3, 2, 1, go, and then your goal is, with excellent technique, to get through those activities with a moderate level of intensity. So these are all supposed to be light. This is supposed to be cardiovascular. Your muscles will absolutely feel the challenge, but this is not a strength workout precisely, right? This is a strength endurance workout where we're trying to do these challenging movements, but we're also trying to keep the body moving, keep the heart rate high, and make it through this whole sequence as quickly as we can. So we'll start with a run. There's a pyramid style to this where it starts with a small round, then it goes up to a medium round, then it goes up to the big round, then it goes back to the medium round, then it goes back to the small round, okay? So it's like a pyramid. So you're gonna do your run, then you're gonna come back for pull-ups, push-ups, and air squats. The pull-ups, push-ups, and air squats change in number, right? And you can change how you partition them if you want to, right? Okay, so the first round, take for example, it's a 200-meter run, 10 pull-ups, 20 push-ups, 30 air squats. That's the first round. You can break up the 10, 20, 30 any way you want to. You could do all 10 pull-ups, and then you could do like 10 push-ups, 15 air squats, 10 push-ups, 15 air squats, and then you're done. Or you could go 5, 10, 15 twice, right? You could do any of those things that you want to do. So I would recommend getting one of our little whiteboards, writing down your rep scheme that you want to stick to, and then either making hash marks for the number of rounds you're going to do of those different partitions, or have some other method of keeping track of where you're at within the workout, right? Generally, one of the most common rep schemes for Murph is 5, 10, 15, 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, 15 air squats, but people do other ones all the time too. They go 4, 8, 12, they go 3, 6, 9, they go 5, 5, 15, 5, where they do 5 pull-ups, 5 push-ups, 15 squats, 5 push-ups, because push-ups are generally the hardest part of Murph. There's a lot of different ways to do it. I encourage you to experiment with different partition schemes at different points in the workout. So maybe do bigger sets in the beginning and then move to smaller sets at the end and see how that feels. Or try a smaller rep scheme, try multiple smaller rep schemes and see how it works for you. You may find one that you find like works really, really well. I've heard a lot of people like the 3, 6, 9, and they feel like even though it's a lot of transitions, they don't feel like they have to rest as much because all the sets are really small, right? So there's different ways to do it. But that's our Murph prep workout for today. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday.